Ah man, today my life feels like a mess. Oh, hey, but at least this time I got on my first try, kind of. I usually mess up like when I start the recording. Right? I usually mess it up. Like I'll say something and then I'll start to mumble, and then I don't know, maybe I'll butcher like a word, and then I'll like restart. And this time I think I got it. Hey, I'm starting to get better, to be honest. So recording these things. If I get like super anxious, I just press go and just start saying stuff. Just blah 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 like a rapping like yeah. But yeah, today I feel like oh my god, I feel like a mess. Oh, it's one of those days when I'm like I don't want to do anything. It's just like oh man. Oh, there's so many thoughts going into my head. I don't know how to think. I feel like I'm in like a writer's block or something. Like, oh man. Like, oh yeah, remember yesterday I was gonna buy the website name, but I haven't bought it yet. So maybe I'm gonna buy it in like next few hours or not. It really depends. But I feel like the name of it's like super iffy. I don't know if I want to like go, and I feel like since I don't want to go, right? I feel like it's not a good name. I need to think of a better name. So I've been like thinking of like a better name. I feel like I can't just rush this. I can't rush the creative process. I just can't rush it. It should naturally come out, right? So I'm looking for like words that like encapsulate all of humanity. Like if we have to describe one word of humanity, how will you describe it, right? So I check online and there's like a bunch of like different stuff to describe it, right? And oh yeah. Should I? Yeah, I'll say it out loud. I was gonna name it like knowledge, but it was gonna be like an acronym. But since I took out like two letters of like knowledge, I feel like it's like too stupid. Like either like it's like your brand name is about knowledge, but you can't even spell knowledge out. And then I started to like make up like reasons on why it's good. And the reason I have to use like the acronym instead of just knowledge by itself, like with other letters, is because it's taken, right? It's taken. And I feel like knowledge is pretty bad too, to be honest. It doesn't sound inspiring. It doesn't. It sounds like 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 an old library and stuff, right? It doesn't. It doesn't have that oomph, right? That oomph to it, right? It sounds boring, right? And I felt like taking like two letters out and name would be edgy, right? And the letters I took out was OD, and then my slogan would be like knowledge without the OD. Since my brand name is supposed to be like or my goal is to like have all the knowledge, but not have it like overcrowded with like a bunch of stuff. Remember I told you I'm gonna put like the key point of it, or like just get to the point like statement at the top of the website. Well, yeah, that's just how my slogan would go, like without the OD, or like, and OD means like overdose. I was gonna say overload too, but overload is not actually OD. The only like thing that works if it's OD, right? So I thought about that, and then I was gonna say like our goal is like our goal is the quest of knowledge. This knowledge is not, it's not all written down, right? We just every single day we learn something new, right? So we don't have all the knowledge. So I didn't spell knowledge all out because of the OD, but I feel like that's super flawed because if people try to learn from this website, you should know all the knowledge that you know today, and it should be perfect, and it should be like, it should be trustable, right? And if you spell with like two without two letters, people will like think of it like, oh my god, it's like super bad, right? Oh man, and I feel like people are gonna like misspell the website too, like knowledge. They just spell with the O-N-D, but I have it like Knwlege, so it's like knowledge. And knowledge, it's like acronym. I said like yesterday, right? How like that brand name, that clothing brand, have the website name as ACRNM. No wait, yeah, ACRNM, and that'd be acronym, right? For their like actually the name, the brand name is acronym with all the letters, but the website name is acronym without like 2 letters, right? But they can go with it because they're a clothing brand. They're like a luxury brand, right? But knowledge without 2 letters, and my website is about knowledge, that has a really bad like a bad like oh shoot, a really bad oh, why can't I say it out loud? It's on the tip of my tongue. Connotation. Oh shoot, I'm like stuttering. Oh my. A bad connotation. There we go. A bad connotation. So people when they hear a brand name, they always think about that bad connotation. Oh. I can't say when I keep like thinking about it. Oh, you heard what I said before. It has a really bad reputation, right? I need like a classic, recognizable, and unique name, like the like the top brand names, like I don't know. Nike's from like a Rome, actually a goddess of like victory. Amazon's based on like the Amazon River, right? Since it's long, it's like they have a lot of stuff. Google is based on the scientific numbering name of Google, right? And Apple's based on, I don't even know what Apple's based on. Apple's based on Apple, I guess. To be honest, Apple doesn't even, I don't even know. Like Apple is like, I guess it means Apple, right? Apple means Apple. But why did they even name it after Apple, to be honest? Apple is just the Apple, right? Maybe I should name it my grape or something. Oh, yeah, Apple's like pretty ordinary, to be honest, if you think about it. But they have a really good naming scheme for like other products, like I with like that letter I, like iPad, iPhone, iMac, iSmack. They recently released like what's it? Like rolling like wheels, right? iWheels or something. It costs like $750 or something around there, and you get like 4 wheels for your like IPC, not IPC, iMac, for your iMac. Yeah, is it iMac? The PC equivalent of the iMac. What is it? The Macintosh, right? The Macintosh. Wait, what did they even call it? The iMac? Is it still iMac? I thought iMac is the laptop, right? What did they call the desktop version of it? It's still iMac, I think. Or just a Mac. Oh yeah, they just call it Mac. But anyways, for the equivalent of the PC, right? The desktop, right? They have it for that. And I see the videos on like on like YouTube and stuff, and like people are just memeing up. It's like something like so. It's kind of stupid, to be honest. Like they even made like a stand that costs $1,000. Like legit, like why a stand would cost $1,000? That's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't know. Apple hasn't really been really innovative, to be honest. They just selling the thing like multiple times. The same, almost about same thing plus a little bit better, just a little bit. Yeah, and plus the wheels doesn't even have a locking system. Like, what are you gonna do if the floor is like tilted or your house is tilted? Your Mac is gonna roll everywhere, isn't it? I don't know. But the design looks really like minimalistic and really, it actually does look good to be honest with the chrome wheels. It's like basically like rigging out your own car, right? Having chrome wheels and stuff. Oh, I don't know. I keep my entire days has just been me like having my head rub all over my like head and my hair. I'm like flipping it back and flipping back forward like, oh man, what I'm gonna do. I can't figure a name, but I have to do it now or I'm like wasting time. Why am I wasting time on name? I'm making it more important than it has to be honest. What is the original name, to be honest? Oh yeah, I did have a name before, like Omniscient or something. That's like a Latin word for all, and then iscent is like all knowledge. I also like try to get the name Book of Knowledge too. But I feel like Book of Knowledge is like too long of like a website name, to be honest. It's like really like descriptive of what the website is, like a book of knowledge, right? I keep going back to that knowledge with like the two letters out. I feel like it could be a good brand name, to be honest. It's pretty good, but your average people, when you say it out loud, like go to knowledge.com, they'll think like with all the letters in, right? So you're gonna get like mess. You're gonna get messed. Oh no, what to do? And plus Omni, a bunch of companies have Omni in the name, so it's too redundant. It's just like a bunch of like Omni this, Omni that. I tried Omni Dex. Someone took that too. It's like a bunch of like companies have Omni in the name. Yeah, so it's like too much. It's like having, I don't know. It's like you can't differentiate which company is yours and which is actually yours, right? I need something unique, original, and classic. Ooh, Firefox. So I'm looking at my desktop right now. Like Firefox. Firefox is like Firefox. That's a pretty like that name doesn't even really like fit with like their logo. Google Chrome. Why is it even called Chrome? To be honest. Google Chrome. Ah. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm like trying to force myself to think of name like super fast so I can get on working the website right. Oh man. I'm wasting so much time. It's like another grain went into the another grain. Another day of my life. Oh, come on. Knowledge. Knowledge. Is knowledge even a good name? I don't know. Knowledge without the O and D. Knowledge without the O and D. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Because I'll be just a bunch of like silence. But anyways, this has been me for today. Hopefully I think of a name soon. Yeah. See ya.